Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, and that means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, and I sell them online for a profit. Today is, oh shoot, I do this every time, Wednesday, April 24th. I need to check. And I forget. I think it's the 24th. Anyway, these are the items that sold in the last 24 hours. I have 3 sales with a gross sales amount of $181.92. And yes, that's pretty good for me. I have like a small, a medium, and a large sale. And the large one is something that was given to me for free. So we'll start with the small. This is a t-shirt, and it just has this little, I don't know, daisy kind of looking thing on it. But the brand is Life is Good. This is a crusher tee. I think that's just like the style of how the t-shirt is, like the t-shirt style. Anyway, Life is Good crusher t-shirts for women have an average sale price of $12.09 and an 11% sell-through rate. I will tell you that I like to know information about sell-through rate and stuff, but I don't solely base all of my information on that. Some of it is experience. I have sold every single Life is Good t-shirt that I have listed. They just sell. They do sell in the $12 to $15 range. So I'm certainly not going to pay a lot of money for them. In fact, I probably paid too much for this one at $2. But this did sell for $11.97. The buyer paid shipping, so they paid a total of $18.67. And it took about a month to sell. I had it for a long time, but it just took me a while to list it for whatever reason. And my profit, oh, sorry, I bought it at the bins, which is the Goodwill outlet where you pay by the pound. I have my average cost of goods as $2, but in reality, let's see. It's $1.79 at my bins. There's like a fly buzzing around here. One of the downsides of working in my garage. Okay, we're at 4.9 ounces. So definitely it costs less than $1, right? So, but I do average my cost of goods. So saying $2, my profit is $8.20. That I don't mind so much. I know it's kind of a lower profit. I do aim for $15 per item just to value my time and effort that I put in with listing and photographing and shipping and all of that. But when I'm saving something from the landfill, and for me, that it feels like it's going to be a guaranteed sale. Nothing is ever guaranteed, of course, but I just know from my personal experience that Life is Good t-shirts sell, and so it feels like a guaranteed sale for me, if that makes sense. All right, here's the medium sale. This is a coat. Oh, I was gonna use a recycled poly mailer for that, and I didn't. Oh well. Okay, it's a coat. It's April, so people are buying coats in April. This is the brand Ellie Tahari, which there's a brand called Tahari. I don't know if they're related, but I do know that Ellie Tahari is like higher end than just Tahari, if that makes sense. And Tahari, I only ever buy if it's 100% linen. That's just my own thing. This is down-filled. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you. No, I don't know that you're gonna be able to see this. Anyway, it's a down puffer coat. It's super soft and it's really cute. It has like smocking on the sides, so it stretches, and you know, that's just really flattering. Yeah, so Ellie Tahari down puffer coats have an average sale price of $38. Skip? Okay, I can't skip right now. You're gonna have to wait. Okay, my little kids have a playlist going on YouTube, and they wanted me to skip the ads. Anyway, $38 is the average sale price and 8% is the sell-through rate. I had this listed, I think, for $80. It's a really nice coat, but I've had it listed for 15 months. When I had a watcher on it, I was like, oh, let's do 50 on that. And I hadn't even looked at comps at that point. I'm gonna take this moment to, if you're new, to tell you, and if you are not new, to remind you that I do not usually do a lot of heavy editing on my videos because I, one, don't love to edit, and two, want to portray just a realistic version of what reselling looks like as a stay-at-home mom, a part-time reseller. And that includes all the interruptions that come. Sometimes I do cut things out, especially if it is dealing with some things that would like disrupt or like privacy and safety issues. I'm not gonna put that stuff in. And then sometimes I have to step away like that. And, you know, I'm not just gonna give you 15 minutes of nothing. That would be a terrible video. Anyway, thank you for your patience with that. So I don't remember exactly where I was. I sent an offer for 50. They countered at 40. I accepted. It turned out to be a great choice. They paid a total of $53.60. I paid about $4 for it, again, at the bins. This thing is heavy. I actually, like, when I went to buy the label for it, I got it out and put it in the poly mailer and made it because I was like, is it really? I really have to pay for 3 pounds? It's heavy. So I did pay about $4 for this in reality. Now, I don't want it to bust out of its tissue paper here before I put it in the poly mailer. I do buy larger size poly mailers for things like this. I think originally I bought them for like stuffed animals, but they're great for, you know, bulky sweaters or coats that are gonna bust out of their tissue paper. The buyer paid a total of $53.60. I paid $4. It took 15 months to sell. My profit is $33.81. Not too shabby. I, you know, would like to hit it. I would like it to have not taken, my goodness, 15 months, but it is what it is. There were some flaws. I mean, nothing major, but just, it's not perfect, so that could be why. All right, the last one, I'm not gonna show you the whole thing, but this, isn't that so pretty? So this is a pillow sham. Obviously it's quilted. I have 2 pillow shams and 2 twin-sized quilts. The brand is Arch. I'm gonna show you here. Arch Quilts. Look how pretty this little, like, it's just beautiful. Anyway, I had in January kind of a unique, well, it was definitely a unique thrifting experience. And I shouldn't say thrifting, sourcing experience. And everything was given to me. It was free. I ended up with some really different, unique things. Like I have some paperweights for sale. I sold some Russian nesting dolls. I have vintage puppets. I sold one of those. Anyway, just interesting things that I wouldn't normally sell. Now I have sold quilts before and I like quilts, so I was really excited. Now I haven't bought the label for it yet because I'm going to have to put it in a box and cut the box down. This is a box I just got out of my like my recycling stuff. So anyway, this is the Arch Quilts, a twin size, has an average sale price of $64.15 and a 53% sell-through rate. I think that is fantastic. That looks like more have sold than are listed. Most of them were just one single quilt. I listed this for $100. I sent out an offer for $80. Actually, I don't know if somebody offered it to me. I don't remember. It was an offer for $80. Thought that was perfect. With shipping, they paid $109.65. I paid nothing for it. I think it's gonna cost me about $30 to ship. If that's the case, with fees taken out, my profit will be around $64. So I'm going to get that packed up and put everything out on my front porch for my mail carrier to pick up. I do schedule my pickups every morning, and that has been wonderful for me. I don't have to worry about getting to the post office, and I'm able to ship every day because of that. Before I started doing that, I was only shipping twice a week, and it was a lot to do it that way. So anyway, providing that my profit on the quilt is $64, my profit for the day will be $106.01. Super, super pleased with that. That's a great day. Hopefully today will be the same, but we will see. I usually have a question for you, but I don't. So say hi in the comments. I love chatting with you in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much for hanging out with me and letting me share what I've sold with you. I'll see you soon.